Rise and grind? This early? Hey guys, welcome back to your favorite channel that only posts once every 15 months. Yeah, remember when I dropped that hot vid like over a year ago at this point? It was like last January or something. I was like, yeah, I'm actually gonna post regularly and you guys are gonna see like semi-regular content from me, and then I completely dropped off the face of the earth. I had this stupid like juice sketch. Yeah, that was a clown move on my behalf. Sorry about that. But now, I'm back, and until I start work next week, I have, like, unlimited free time thanks to, the impending apocalypse. COVID time. So I thought I'd just check in, have a little talk, say hi, you know. Today's, topic of interest, today's little, expose, is about male motivation Instagram accounts. Now, Cody Co did a video on these kinds of accounts, like, again, over a year ago at this point. So this video is just going to be like dollar store Cody Co. Like, not even dollar store. You know how oil prices dropped negative for the first time, ever last week? It's going to be kind of like that. I'm going to actually have to pay each one of you guys to watch this video, so drop your Venmos in the comments.
Please don't do that.
Cody's video focused on this one account called Words of Wise Men, which was like, like an entrepreneur account. We've all seen these kinds of accounts before. It's all about like starting your own business, chasing a bag, loving your boys, dodging federal income tax, just normal, successful dude things. Today, however, we have a new account for you, and it's, so this account might be 100% ironic, in which case, I've been duped, I've been hoodwinked, I've been got, but if it's not, then, what? I maybe have some, like, helpful tips, things you maybe shouldn't do. Please, don't do that. So this account is called Male Soul. It's, kind of been blowing up lately. You got lots of people with, like, blue verified checks dropping in the comments. It's been getting a little bit of attention. Shout out to my exchange friend Grace for actually putting me onto this account. But first, I think it's necessary to establish some lore, some context, some backstory. So I first started to notice these kinds of accounts popping up on my Explorer page in like 2014, 2015, although they've definitely existed for longer than that. These are the kinds of accounts that you see posting like inspirational quotes. I don't know what font it is, it's like stretched out impact, if I had to guess, but it's like the same font every time, with pictures of like big cats in the background. There's like 5 million filters over them.
Well, let me get this straight. You think that killing those guys is funny?
I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not.
It's either that or it's like Vin Diesel in the background. And I assume they latch onto Vin Diesel because, like them, he has an equally embarrassing online presence.
I'm doing it live. I'll give big hugs in a second. I'm doing it live. I'm doing it live.
No, he's not.
I am doing it live. I'm doing it live.
They also post a lot of stuff about like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, and how these were just like normal dudes running around, like flipping burgers for a living, and then an archangel came down from the sky, whispered in Elon Musk's ear like, Tesla. And then suddenly, car in space, Hyperloop, Grimes is pregnant, and now Elon Musk is worth $39 billion. It just happens like that. And so these accounts really point to something that they like to call the billionaire mindset, as to why these guys became so successful and acquired so much wealth. And it's all about like how you can do that too. It's like the libertarian, like pull yourself up by your bootstraps kind of thing. If you have the right mindset, if you have the right goals, you can also become a capitalist void. They offer very helpful tips like, love is easy, but king is busy. And focus on books, not boobs. And they all have like stock photos of super conventionally attractive men on yachts. They look like they could be like Mission Impossible extras but not quite characters. They're not quite, like, distinctive looking enough to be the main characters. There are definitely, like, some fundamentally good messages in here about, you know, fiscal responsibility, maturity, independence, all that kind of good stuff. My question is, why is Shawn Mendes always the background? Is it because he's a hugely successful pop star with a lot of chart-topping hits? He's got, like, the one about Stitches, you know, I've been needing, you know, like that one? Or is it because he's a skinny little white twink who you want to lick honey off of? You know, I just wonder about these things. So a couple of years ago, all of these accounts kind of pivoted. They toned down the entrepreneur kind of format and, you know, stopped teaching dudes how to open their first Cayman Island bank account or start their first shell corporation, and really just change their message to, we've progressed past the need for women. The older accounts had these kind of posts too, about like not needing a girlfriend by your side. It's just like you and your homies, you and your bros. But Male Soul takes that kind of homie love and says this, but make it incel. Male Soul bills itself as man on a mission, and breakup means wake up. So naturally you'd think like, okay, this account's going to be helping guys, you know, get over breakups, move on, healing process for dudes, you know. But no. That's not what it is. If a dildo can't make you satisfy, then who the fuck we boys or men are? Okay, but name a single that looks like a dragon dildo. I haven't met any. Eat, sleep, PUBG, sex, Netflix. That's the motherfucking motto. Those should be protected under the UN Human Rights Declaration. Like shelter, food, water. I should be able to take someone for the Hague for not giving me eat, sleep, sex, PUBG, Netflix. And that's on the Geneva Convention. By far my absolute favorite like motto on this account is no love, no cry, only and fly. You're a damn fool if you don't think I'm getting that tatted across my entire forehead. Like one line right here. Life is like dick, simple and relaxed, until women make it hard. That's right, boys. All your problems, that's a woman. She's doing it. That's her. Incredible. Incredible work. Bitch, please. Your legs are like McDonald's. Open 24/7. Her legs are just like the McDonald's golden arches, and you can drive right through them. Most common thing about my dick and my attitude is both want to stand top at every second. Do I know what this means? No. I'd like to think that his dick has a little like top hat on it, you know? Although knowing this kind of content probably should be like a fedora or something. And the image here is this ripped ass like Viking dude. He looks like the golden one, like that Swedish YouTuber. Just completely naked. Everything's out, theoretically. He's just smoking a ciggy, you know? Having a little Marlboro Red in the woods and just vibing out. Probably listening to Mac DeMarco. The more you make her sweat on the bed, the less you make her cry in the life. So what, is this dude giving his girl sweat-inducing fever dreams? She just like wakes up in a cold sweat, like stands immediately up in the middle of the night. She's like,
no love, no cry, only and fly.
I'm very glad these guys haven't figured out the word simp yet, because I feel like they would be using it in every single post. Only difference between stupids and bitches is that bitches open legs and stupids open mouth. Well, joke's on you guys. I'm stupid and a bitch. So, what are you gonna do about that? If you thought we were done with all the dick-related posts over conventionally attractive men, but not in that kind of way, bro, like, I have socks on, then, well, you're wrong. Remember that life is like dick. Don't argue with me or I will put my dick in your f***ing mouth. So this is the most concerning post in the Male Soul canon. And any positive message on this account, like how to heal after a breakup, how to be, self-sufficient, how to treat your boys. The boys aren't reserved for Saturdays. It's 365 days a year, 7 days a week. But yeah, any like positive message here is like completely erased by this like weird jokerfied threat against women. And I say jokerfied because that's literally the Joker, I think, like right on the image. He's just holding a gun. So in conclusion, I don't really want to harp on these guys. It's not really my place to like criticize anyone for their content because I'm a literal no one. Nobody watches what I do, so it's like, what's the point, But if I were to offer some constructive criticism, and assuming this page isn't 100% irony, and I've been completely duped, and this whole video is pointless, maybe like don't blame all your problems on women. Like just don't do that. I don't think saying women are stupid and bitches is gonna help anyone. Get like a more motivational message that actually will help guys after breakup find themselves again and get back and recover from that. But that's just my 2 cents. But remember, boys, don't let girls run your life. Scoot away from them. No love, no cry. Only and fly. No love, no cry.